So, to keep it short and sweet, get yourself some plants. And if you don't have a green thumb, get yourself some plants that are low maintenance. Like, they can even be air plants. Have you ever heard of air plants? Air plants are the type of plants that they just absorb whatever's in the environment. I should say, rather, they absorb whatever's in the air. That's why they call them air plants. And also because you can, like, hang them. There's just a random plant hanging just off a string. But get yourself some plants that you know you'll be able to take care of, that you know you'll be able to provide affection to, and that you'll be able to study. And the reason I'm telling you get some plants is because they are like a radar. If you start to understand your plant's biology and how to maintain it, you'll begin to understand when it's acting erratically. And a plant, contrary to what you guys might think, a plant can be your familiar. A familiar isn't always like a cat or a dog or something. A familiar is like the witch's companion, the witch's buddy, and the helper, basically, like the tattletale. So when you have parasitic energy in your vicinity, the first thing that usually reacts is the plant life. They'll start to dry up, or they'll start to change color, they'll start to change texture, they'll start to wilt, and not from being sick, not from lack of sunlight, not from lack of water. I'm talking like you guys were perfectly cool and your plant was perfectly healthy the day before, and now it's just totally whacked out. You know, it's like completely wilted, or it's completely dry, or it changed color even. Then that you know that something's afoot, something's up, something shifted. And that's okay. So that person just hit my fucking Jeep. Nice. But you fucking just totally just my Jeep, man. Chick didn't even know that I was fucking sitting in here. I should hold on. There she goes. There she goes. I got her. Ooh, yeah, I got you. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that in the video. Get you some plants. Preferably ones, like I said, that are low maintenance. Ones for beginners. And if you're in an apartment, or you're living with somebody, or you have a very small space, you can't afford much, then just get you a little bitty guy. Get you a cactus, or a fern, or an aloe if you can grow it, or just something local. It doesn't always have to be what's said in videos. Whatever's local to you that's easy to grow. You can even get yourself just like a little thing of grass. Anything. If you start to notice some funky stuff happening around you, you start having bad dreams, you start feeling sick, you start noticing that these things are kind of wonky, look at your plants. If your plant verifies this, then yeah, it's time to start taking charge, and it's time to put up your defenses even harder. And you know, something that not a lot of people consider, and if you're watching this video, don't wait for the last minute. Have somebody on speed dial, guys. Everybody tries to pretend like they're the head honcho and they can protect themselves from anything and nothing can harm them, but that's BS. Everybody falls sometimes. Everybody can experience bad energy to where they don't really have a defense for it sometimes. Not everybody is built like a soldier to where they can't get attacked. And remember, first comes the plants, then it's the animals, then it's the children, then it's the adults. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. When we come across a situation where we are the toxic one and we are creating this negativity in our environment, it's kind of like if we're exhaling toxic fumes. So if you keep exhaling toxic fumes enough, you're going to poison everything around you. It becomes like this big mass, this big, huge life form that just sucks energy out of everything. That wants to create everything in its vicinity as a lower vibration, yourself included. So that baby toxic force that you created starts sucking life out of you. It's funny how it works that way. Your plants are dead. Next thing you know, your animals are affected, your children are affected, the other adults in the house are affected, all because you carry that toxicity within you. So a lot of this stuff starts with the will. Some people say with intent, but it's truly the will that it starts with. If you go around cleaning your house with sage, a bundle of sage, and you're fearful, that energy is just going to mock you. It's going to laugh at you and say, oh, you're scared? You're scared? This is a buffet for me. But if you go in there with confidence, like a soldier, it's going to act in accordance to how someone would react to a soldier. You get what I'm saying? So it starts with the will. And you have to, no matter if you're scared, no matter if you're tired, no matter if you're sick, you have to muster up enough energy to act like a soldier in situations like that when you're getting attacked, whether it's from yourself or from external sources. I'm no spiritual advisor, so don't put me on voice dial. Go to somebody who's like been doing this for a while, because I've only been studying this whole thing for like 5 years, 6 years now. So I'm still learning. But yeah, definitely go to somebody that's reputable, but not somebody who guarantees and who promises and who swears up and down that they have a 100% success rate. That's false and that's fraudulent, and don't ever go to them. Go to people that are humble about it, that have a good track record, and that are talked about through word of mouth, not simply just online. Talk to people that have had experience for years and years and years. They're hard to find, but you can find them. They say that the teacher will appear when the student is ready. So I think that it applies the same in this case. Okay? And that's all she wrote. So I'll talk to you guys later.